Skitterbug. Come here, kitty meow. Where you at? Come here. Come here, show your cute face. Come here, let me see your cute face. Come here. Oh, I thought you were gonna jump into my arms. I want to see your cute face. I want to see your cute face. It's a no, I'm not in a mood. Look at a cute face. This is a cute boy. So let me be free. Ah. It's almost snack time. Hey, Benno. You coming in? Huh? Oh, there goes Bump, bumping into Benno. Benny bumps, bumping into Benno, Marge. The Benny bumps. Come on, Benny, get up here, lay down. We'll go walk around a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good job. Alrighty, let's do this. Hi, welcome to my tube, my tiny little tube. My name is Margie. I'm Heoka Empath. Just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I just kind of over the planet right now. Kind of over it. The whole entire planet. I'm waiting for freaking something big to let's just get to that. Can we just fast forward to something really big? Just so we can do some more of the survival of the fittest and trim down some more of the fat. Because there's a lot of freaking places they could free up parking-wise here in Taos, New Mexico. Yep. I got 86 from Walmart today. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I left my ATM card with all the debacle yesterday, and I went to get it, and they let me know, and I was just so glad to get my card back. And the guy, man, and that's the thing, man, talking about the heart space of things, it's like, he didn't even know that the girl said I was being a bitch, that she cussed at me. I didn't cuss at her. I mean, it doesn't even matter. It's just that this is the point that I'm trying to make. If they don't like you, you won't be a part of their club. It doesn't matter. Who was I talking to about it recently? I was like, everything's a club. Everything's a clique. Every single, even the Taos farmers market here is cliquey. Like, there's a person that designates who can go and set up and sell their wares. Like, who appointed her the appointee of who? I mean, everything is a club. Every single thing is. And then if they aren't in alignment with what you want to do, then you don't get to do it in their space. And this is like, and the thing of it, it's such a trip. It's such a trip. I've been so ignorant my whole entire life. Because I didn't think that things like racism existed, because I've never been a racist. I've never hated people because the color of their skin. I always thought that was really freaking stupid. No. I hate people because they're a fucking asshole. And it doesn't matter what the color of their skin is. And an asshole is just someone that's a withholder, that feels small within themselves, right? The world is planted with them, man. They're everywhere. They're freaking all over the place. I've been talking about the power play for a while now. And I'm thinking, like, Marge, what do you go there for? What do you get there? I got these 44-pound bags of cat food, but there's other places I can go. And that's just how it is my whole life has been like that. People have been making an example out of me. I call corporate office. I'm like, the guy wasn't willing to hear my side. He said he looked into it and he's decided. Dude, and the thing of it is, the thing that cracks me up is because I'm not a violent person, because if I was, this would be why. and there's two good things to come out of it, because it's like, I got my emotional control. I've been worried that if something happened that I was going to lose my emotional control, and that's 2 days in a row that I've dealt with assholes, and Whatever. 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 Just another asshole telling me I can't do something in store 00. Is it 873? Or is it 843? I called this store. And their freaking computer system is so stupid, too. I'm like, you know? And then I called back this afternoon to ask them about, and evidently that is a policy. They do let old dudes stop. I said, so you guys, it's a new thing that you guys do. You guys just stop people and look and ask for their receipt and then go through the inventory. That's something that Walmart does, because we ain't getting Costco prices, but that's something that we do now, is what the girl said. And I was like, okay, do you understand? As a safety issue, they have one exit. They have an old dude that can freaking barely see. Dude's probably in his 80s. You know how they do. They like their old dudes. Employ the elderly, whatever. As long as they can do their job, and this guy cannot. Because I let her know last time he was stopping people, it was 4 deep. I was the 4th person. I said, if something happened, there's a fire in that store, you're going to have a lot of hurt or dead people, because you got a bunch of assholes that are freaking stepping over each other because they don't care about nobody else but themselves. Yep. So, open the other doors. You know. You got these fucking dipshits, man. These little fucking dipshits who their balls have barely dropped. And then this is my store. This is my store. I get to say. So I just called corporate and let them know. I said, if you see a dip in sales, you it's you might want to take into consideration that these people are refusing service to people just because they don't like them. And if that's a viable reason to turn down people's business, but that's okay, because I don't need nothing from them anyway. But it just goes to show I'm impacting some people in some kind of way. I mean, when the fucking dipshit kid cashier at the gas station gets knocking Slurpees out of my hand. Oh, yeah. I'm making an impression. People are going nutty, man. That's the thing, is I can handle myself. These little fucking tards, man. These little dipshits. They just have never been anywhere. They've never done anything. Wait, what was it? When's the last time you got in a tuffle when you beat up your sister? You know, I'm not your little sister. It's just hilarious the way the world is going, and it's all over. It's all over. People are freaking losing it, man, and the human race is just stopped. It's not even sold to us. Slow to a stroll. It's like stopped now, man. You're finding parents that are freaking, their daughter has been dead 12. It's like fused to their. It's just people are dirty and gross. And I live in New Mexico, and this place is freaking full of freaking nasty, freaking sick, twisted people. Heck, they like their late term murders here, abortions. Call them what you want. I was duped. I fell for it when I was a little girl, 15 years old. I used to go skip school and go escort the young girls into family planning, and all those crazy freaking religious people with their signs with the kids and the heads in the petri dish and stuff like that. Now I'm not for abortion at all. I don't think they should have a choice. You lost your choice when you were a freaking dirty hoe bag. When you're a slutty slutterton. And I'm not talking about the ladies that freaking, that get that small statistic where women get raped, and I could have been one of them too. I could have been a rape baby. I don't know the story of my freaking conception. It's always been a big secret. It can't be confirmed nor denied, so anyway. But I just know the world, but now it's out of hand. They like it too much, It's just like, keep it in your pants. Don't have sex. You don't want to have kids, don't have sex. I don't want to have kids. I don't have sex. I don't do the things that people do to get pregnant. Don't do it. And then freaking people get like that attraction, and they want to do it just to freaking for the release or whatever. It's so stupid. That release is freaking 10 seconds. And then freaking, you know, oh, my particular favorites are the dipshits that believe in the pull-out method. I mean, it's like, come on, man. Really? You're kidding me, right? Like, you're a grown woman, and that's like, that's a form of, wow, that's how they learn you in the Mormon world. Fuck, man, they want people to get pregnant so they can do their nasty, gross stuff. Just don't get pregnant. Don't do it. I mean, heck, people don't even get pregnant naturally anyway. Hardly. It's like the people that get pregnant these days are the people that don't want to have kids or something. Because you got all these other fucking people, like all these famous people, they don't have kids anymore the regular way. They're all in science labs and petri dishes and shit. They're all test tube babies and stuff like that. All of them. They're fake pregnancies. And they're fake lives. Stanley, I know, little gray, you are not going out. The sun is down and the chasey things are coming out to get you. Huh? I'm not really big into organized religion, but I am freaking for people not freaking like jumping into this sack and being fucking slutty sluttertons. I don't even, you know, and my placements are all do designate that I should be all for that. The fucking Chuck, the hit it and quit it, all that stupid no. There's no way to treat people, man. When are people going to start leveling up? Because I know we got freaking Guttersville, USA. We've got Guttersville to the north of us. Guttersville to the south. There's like the whole... I was talking to Mr. Iskey today. They fucking annexed Iskey Farm, man. It's like all these scumbags in these towns. Large, small, it don't matter. They all got this fucking COVID money. And instead of freaking doing stuff to help people, it's been a land grab. And you can't do nothing, man. You can't do nothing. What are good people supposed to do? Just hope and wish and pray. Thoughts and prayers. You know? That's the fucking grossness which is freaking the cloud over this nation just dissipates. I mean, how bad do things have to get before people start doing stuff? I mean, really. I was in the Air Force, but I served with evidently with a bunch of freaking fat, dumb, lazy guys. I look them up now, man. They all got fat, dumb, and lazy. No, a couple of them. They maintain their trajectory, but by comparison, most of them. But they have a lot of shit. They have a lot of stuff. The click, boom. You find your clique, find the people that are going to always love you unconditionally, because things are going to start getting shitty. They are. Because everybody's willing it. Everybody wants it to happen. They want something to happen, because it can't keep going. Dude, this freaking whole perpetual bullshit of this freaking made-up storyline of elections, having to deal with, it's just more slaps in the face. More shit that isn't real. You know, more misappropriation of funds. More stupid people in charge. The governor of New Mexico, man. What do you do? What do you do? Quit, you dumb bitch! Hear my words. And now that other dumb bitch is coming down here because she's going to officiate. Oh, they're going to freaking eat some babies that night. Probably. They love their freaking missing kids. They like them. They're freaking nasty, man. But people just keep going on like everything's great. Because they're living the best versions of their Instagram lives. Right? Yeah. I'm for it. I'm for the fall of civilization. I'm all for it. I really don't care. Whatever storyline they play out, I really don't freaking care. As long as is gonna be different than the freaking bullshit that we've been freaking looking at. With the freaking same cycle. Same cycles. I mean, the potentials for these things to happen, they come up all the time. Do they always happen? No. Sometimes things happen, sometimes things don't. But what these freaking freaking maniacal, egocentric, misogynistic assholes do. They just like scripting people's lives, and they sit back, watch the fucking dipshits eat this up. Watch, they're just gonna eat it all up. Put it on the news. Everybody will believe it. I just can't believe how stupid people got. I can't believe how dumb people got in society. I can't. And all I think about, I used to have this, this Susie. She's kind of life mentor. She worked at Stratcom, and she was always going off. She was high up. She worked like 25 years. She worked off at Air Force Base, and with all the big old assholes. And they were always sending her on exercises. They're fucking paid vacation. There's like conferences like in Vegas and shit like that, but they call them exercises, right? And all the taxpayers pay for it. It's total money laundering bullshit. But people haven't figured that out yet. So she went on this one excursion where they got to ride in helicopters and stuff and talk about end of the world times and if the power went out or the grid happened or something significant happened where there was a great deal of loss of life, that 3 days. 3 days is how long it would take before mankind turned on mankind and people were freaking eating each other and stuff like that. 3 days. Yeah. So there's 3 days that people can't survive on water. 3 days. There's a lot of people who can survive from missing meals just because they got so much freaking fat and blubber on them that they can just eat themselves for a while. Your body can just burn the calories of yourself. You're probably doing yourself a favor. But water is a biggie. You can't go through, and that's a painful dehydration, shriveling up. There's a lot of people on this, and keep people just, nothing's going to happen. That's not the case. Something's going to happen because more and more people are like, something's going to happen because they're imagining it. And that's how people manifest things. They visualize it. And if they watch the movies that support that, then it just perpetuates it more. So people create the reality in which we all collectively have to participate in. And it's just getting really, really, really hard because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If people don't like you, you're not going to be in their club. If you don't act like them and talk like them and do like them, you're not going to be in their club. So I guess it's important to find your club. That's the thing, is like, I'm not going to kiss at people's ass, That freaking chick was being a lollygagging fucking ass drag yesterday. She was playing games is what she was doing. I had to get back to Mom. I'm in a hurry. And she wanted to make me wait. And I called her on it. And she didn't like it. And then she said I was being a bitch. And then she went and cried to her manager. She cried to her manager. Because I said, hey, because she came back, she's like, I found one, and it wasn't even the right product. So no, you didn't find one, you dumb girl. You didn't find one. You thought you found one. You failed. So you aren't you aren't kind of smart for a Walmart employee. You're just another dumb Walmart employee. But you showed me, I can't buy my cat food in your store anymore. You put me in my place, didn't ya? And it's just like, they go home and they eat their chilies and go home and eat your feelings and think about your miserable life, and enjoy your miserable life. Because I guarantee you're probably not going to go to the places and see the things that I've seen. So you can be mad about it if you want. Or you could go have your own life and stop taking it out on other people. Yeah. Yep. I can't stand people that, I've lived here Kid, what is it? Oh. Well, then you know what it's like to live here, huh? You don't really know much about anything else in the world, do ya? Or how to adapt or anything like that? Nope. I love the little mental minties. The little mental minis. The little mental mini midgets. Yeah. I particularly think it's funny when there's a lot of tourists in the town I live in, and I see couples walking down the street with their kids, and I'm like, oh man, 3 days. 3 days. That's what I just see people. 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. 3 days. I think Mom and I will be all right for a while, huh? Huh, Ma? We'd be all right for a while if there is some catastrophic event. We are survivors. That is definitely indeed. And when you come across freaking people that freaking just have never had to freaking put up with any kind of bullshit, but all they've ever done is dull it out. That's an imbalance, man, and that's the shit that's gotta freaking change. It's gotta change. It's gotta change. It has to. Even Mr. Iskey was saying today, man, it's just getting so goofy. You just something has to happen. I know, and he and I are pretty broad in spectrum. So if he and I are coming to the same conclusions, you know, I think a lot more people are, too. Yeah, something's got to change because we're tired. I'm tired of the asshole winning. I really am. And then I was listening to the Peace Dealer for a few minutes before I started my talk, and he was talking about some guy that died. I don't even know the guy's name. I did look him up, and he wears like obnoxiously overpriced freaking suits and shit like that. And he was 56 years old, and evidently he was controversial with the way he talked to people, but he was known for talking more shit to women or something like that. I don't even know what the guy. I don't know what what people look at. I'm like, why is, of all this stuff that you could look at on the planet, why do people know that freaking shit like that exists? You know, why do they look at stupid shit like the Met Gala? You know, or even award show all together as it is. Award shows, or that whole you know, I mean, there's the cracks of society are too white for that crap. For too many people to be playing reindeer games. Yeah, that crap ain't cool. Nobody cares because it's entertaining, right? All that shit that they do that stuff for, perpetuate entertainment. Mom and I we watch our shows. We got shows on DVD that Mom likes to watch, but if something would happen, that we could do all kinds of other things to keep ourselves entertained, huh, Mom? Yeah? Yep. So, what are you gonna do? That's what I was talking to Mr. What are you gonna do? What can you do? You just gotta let the assholes be the assholes. Let them freaking be like the little bratty kids in every scenario where they freaking stuff their faces and they glutton themselves and they freaking put themselves into a freaking sugar high, but then they crash and then they freaking pass out and then end up pissing on themselves. I feel like that, you know, you're going to find a lot more people doing that. Because, man, these people that are in control, they're not healthy people. They're sick people. They're not healthy people. That's why they do it. Because there's an imbalance. They feel bad about themselves. So they got to make everybody else feel bad about themselves. But it would be a lot easier if they just did things to make themselves feel better. Ate right. Did a little exercise. I guarantee it. People that that give a shit about themselves and that take care of themselves and make an effort, put in an effort. People that do that, they are more inclined to give a shit about their neighbor than the fucking fat tub of lard that freaking doesn't give a shit about himself. Is just gonna eat and drink himself into freaking his next incarnate and make as many people miserable like him on his way down. Yep. Hi, PETA. Enjoy your weekend. So, anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. I know that some little Weasley, piddly ass little freaking bitches have too much power, and that has to shift. And that we need some people in some positions of freaking leadership that actually how to fucking lead some stuff and don't just know how to freaking go around and freaking campaign for millions of dollars for fucking funds. It's bullshit. In your freaking multi-$1,000 suits. You don't care about people. It's disingenuous.